You are in for a treat today. I am at Joseph Decuis, a top culinary destination in Roanoke. They specialize in farm-to-table food with the best meats, wines, and entertainment options. I'm going to take you inside. Let's go. Joining me now is Pete Eshelman, who is the owner of Joseph Decuis. Hi, Pete.
Hi, how are you? Welcome to the farm.
Thank you. It's so nice to be out here. This place is so beautiful. Just driving up, the ambiance, the fresh air. It's so peaceful here.
Well, thank you. We've been out here 35 years, so
yes,
we enjoy that.
Yes, and it's a multi-family business, multi-family owned business. So share with us about Joseph Decuis.
Well, I had a sports insurance company in Roanoke, and we opened up a restaurant to entertain our sports entertainment clients. Very confidential environment. Everybody, you take them to the country club, people want their autographs, pictures.
Right.
So we started a private dining room, and then that grew into a restaurant that we opened in 2000. And the goal was to have one of the finest fine dining restaurants in America. And if you're going to have great food, you have to have great ingredients. And so we sourced local foods, and then we started raising foods on our farm. So you're on the farm side of the operation right now.
Yes, we're at the farm side, and you all are so big on raising and producing all of your products and produce and meat here. So it is farm to table concept. Yes, love that. And so share with us just about the property and the different experiences people can have here.
Okay. Well, we do, so the farm started out 35 years ago is where we built a house. And then it's evolved over 35 years. So today when you come to the farm, it's a serious working farm. We raise 150 varieties of vegetables and herbs.
Wow.
We have hens for eggs. And the biggest thing we do out here is the Wagyu cattle, the Japanese breed of cattle. So when you come out, so there's the farming side, we give tours of the farm. I learned how to raise the Wagyu from Mr. Shogo Takeda from Japan, went to Japan. So it's the Japanese tradition. So it's kind of educating kids, older people, whatever, about farm-to-table farming. But then we have events out here. We have our signature events where we'll have our farm-to-table dinners, and then we'll have corporate events. We'll have a lot of education. We love kids, so a lot of educational things for kids. And we'll have, you know, all kinds of events during the nice weather.
That's awesome. Well, will you give me a tour?
Absolutely.
All right,
love
let's
to.
do
Thank
it. So Pete, tell me about this area here. So we're at the farm, and then you have an inn, a bed and breakfast?
Yep. So this is what we call our Farmstead Inn. It's the bed and breakfast on the farm.
Okay.
House was built in 1884. My wife Alice restored it, bought antiques from Shipshewana all around Indiana, and it's beautiful. We sleep about 6 people here. We'll have private dinners here, and it's a throwback in time.
Yes, it is. Okay, that's wonderful. And people can just come, rent it out. There's a conference area here in this facility.
We have a conference area above here for private events. You can have your own chef, your own private chef to come and cook for everybody or eat at the restaurant. And people love enjoying the farm when they're here. We've got a 5K through the woods around the farm. They walk, they run. They just enjoy being out in the country.
Awesome. Love it. All right, let's do the next place.
Okay.
Where are we entering into right now?
Well, we have our hen yard here for our eggs. And if you've ever had a farm-raised egg, it is life-transforming. It's so delicious.
Really?
And then Jessica, we're going to go over here to our hoop house.
Okay.
So in Indiana, you know, we have this thing called winter, and we use the hoop house to grow vegetables during the winter. And it's heated through radiant heat, just the sun.
And look at this. It's a whole contraption happening over here. Oh, wow. Okay, look at that. So where do we enter?
We'll go right in here.
In here?
What's kind of cool about this November 1st, we've got 11 different varieties
Look at this.
of of vegetables.
Wow, look at this. So tell me, why is it concealed the way it is with these rows?
Well, we apply a lot of manure from the farm, which provides great nutrients for the vegetables. So on November 2nd, today, we're growing 11 different varieties of vegetables for the restaurant.
Okay.
And then actually last week, the gardeners, my daughter and her team, they planted 1,000 toes of garlic. And those will grow all winter, and those are outside.
Okay.
But this will keep going really all year, you know, for winter type vegetables.
Okay, and so it being closed up like this, does it create a greenhouse effect?
It does.
Okay.
See, feel how warm it is in here? And then it's got a thermostat that basically, when it gets too hot, the sides go up, the vents open.
Okay.
And then when it gets cold, everything will be, you know, just in cover.
Wow, this is so cool. I've never seen a hoop house before. I love it. Okay, awesome.
Good.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Okay.
Okay, so we are out in front of the farm with the cattle and the beef, and you guys are experts in Wagyu.
Wagyu, you got it?
Yes, awesome. So share with us more about what is Wagyu exactly? I know it's good meat.
Yeah. So Wagyu is a Japanese breed of cattle. So Wa is Japanese, or Japanese, Gu is cattle. So it's Japanese cattle.
Okay.
So it's a breed that the Japanese have raised for consumption since the Meiji Restoration, 200 plus years ago.
Okay.
And I went to Japan, I got my genetics, and I was taught the Japanese way of raising. So we do the husbandry practices for Mr. Shogo Takeda. He lives in Hokkaido,
wow.
Japan. He's 96 years old right now. He's been to the farm 4 or 5 times, and he's just my mentor, Japanese mentor. So we rate this. What's Jessica, distinctive about this meat is that in the meat there's intermuscular fat. It's called intermuscular marbling, and that gives us the tenderness, and that fat is healthy fat. One of the only breeds of cattle in the world that create that kind of marbling and that healthy kind of fat. So we have different pens, and then the different pens, we do that because we're mixing different genetics. So our foundation bulls, and if you can repeat this, I'll give you a big prize.
Okay.
Are Idomichi, Kimifuku. Yeah.
We have to do one at a time.
Okay, Idomichi,
Inomichi,
Kimifuku,
Kimifuku,
Kimitofuku,
Kimitofuku,
Bijero,
Bajero,
and Morikafuku.
Morikafuku.
You got it.
Yay!
You got it. Okay.
I love a test.
You're the only person that's been able to repeat that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. I love it. Okay, so let's try the meat.
Okay.
Head over. Yes.
Go to the restaurant.
That's great. Next week, the fun continues. I take you inside of Joseph Decuis Cafe and try a 4-course meal, pair it with wine. Stay tuned.